channel. High Frequency Living offers live streams which focus on high frequency living, lifestyle topics like meditation and breath work, wellness, and nutrition. Of the Sun classes, modalities like quantum light property clearing, soul translation, light body movement, and many, many other high frequency topics. So check out High Frequency Living on Instagram also for inspiring recipes and topics at High Frequency Living. I am Diane of the Sun, owner of Inlakesh Studio One, a franchise of the Sun. We offer quantum light property clearing services, soul translation modalities, truth and tea, call for the truth card readings, lexigram service, other services and products. Some energetic support products include frequency waters, clearing candles in the chakra colors, DNA clearing bath salts, sacred clearing woods, and other things. So check out the website inlakeshstudio1.com. And I'm going to check the chat here. Thank you for everyone who's joining so far. So thank you for taking the time to join me tonight. This is an expansion of the Divine Nation Workshop. We will be offering this as the Call for the Truth workshop on the High Frequency Living on La Ota of the Sun channel on YouTube, Friday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be exploring other topics as well. So next Friday, we will be discussing the Light Doctor. It will be the Inlakesh Studio One's Evolutionary Book Club. And we will be discussing the Light Doctor book by Martin Moore Eady. And this is a book about, he talks about the circadian rhythm that we have and how artificial light affects that. And he brings forward some solutions as well. So it's a very interesting book. So I hope you can join us next Friday. So we also offer our Truth and Tea service, which is the Call for the Truth divination cards, which we're going to go through tonight. But the Truth and Tea service is a personal card reading for you, for 1 card, 3 card, or 9 cards. So if there's something that you need a little bit of extra help with to get some more insight, these cards will help do that for you. So you can sign up on inlakeshstudio1.com. Of the Sun has the ongoing light body movement the first 4 Sundays of every month at 6 p.m. Eastern. All sessions are recorded. And we just completed the whole first cycle of all the chakras, from the root to the crown, and it was amazing. And so we'll be starting over again at the root again, but it will be different this time because every time is different because we go deeper and deeper. So just because you think you might have gone through the root already, oh no, this will be another expansion. So please join us for that. And that starts in December. And so you can join on ofthesun.com. The membership is only $45 a month. And that includes all 4 sessions, and they're generally an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. They're recorded, so you can go back to them. There is a meditation for each chakra, and then also there is some written material that you can use that's very helpful as well. And that's all included in the $45 per month. Lota just completed teaching soul translation in November. This was such a wonderful class. Soul translation is a healing technology that is a process that can release self-contained, hidden, emotional, and mental constructs. And they're identified and then collapsed. So it's a 2-part type thing, the soul translation. The different things get identified and then they're collapsed and cleared. So there are over 22 modalities within the soul translation technology. So in November, we covered gifts, mental causations, archangel realms, and archetypes. And Laota will be teaching more of these modalities next year, starting in January. So you can check ofthesun.com for that. She mentioned she's going to be teaching something about energetic triggers and also freedom release, I believe, are two of the topics. I'm not sure which order or which month, but those are pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to those as well. So the only prerequisite for soul translation classes, though, is the sun calibration class. And if you haven't taken the sun calibration class yet, it is now available as a recorded class at a discounted price. So if you're interested, you can contact me at info@inlakeshstudio1.com, or you can contact Ahad at contact@ofthesun.com. You can check out other classes and services and products at ofthesun.com as well. And also check out the live stream yesterday from Of the Sun with Tavares and Laota. If you missed it, it was wonderful. The topic was about forgiving yourself, and they also went into Ho'oponopono a little bit deeper. So that was really, really cool to see. And so check that out if you've missed it, or watch it again. It's always, I like to watch them more than once. So our weekly highlighted item tonight, our product, Of the Sun product, is DNA Bath Clearing Salt, and it is the red. The intelligence that guided the formation of this planet also blessed the earth with salt, the primal cleaner. DNA clearing bath salt is crystallized light, capable of dispersing darkness of all kinds. It is divine cleaning. It is no ordinary bath salt. It is quantum and is very powerful in its ability to remove negative interferences, giving you spiritual purity and cleanliness, the keys to unlocking higher realms. It is a powerful and potent ally in clearing away negative, discordant frequencies and energies that surround you on the body or in the air. It's activating, stimulating, and expanding your consciousness. The salt is energetically enhanced with proprietary frequencies of clearing and elevation, made with the finest ingredients from around the world. And the red salt is red Hawaiian lava sea salt with red volcanic clay and frankincense and myrrh essential oils. This DNA red salt is available at inlakeshstudio1.com or ofthesun.com. Okay, that's our announcement. So, welcome Cecilia of the Sun. Thank you for joining us tonight. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you for having me.
Good.
Yes, I just wanted to acknowledge the people in the chat. We have Stacy. She says in Lakesh and Veritas. Forgive me if I mispronounce this. Ilham Luwadi says greetings, and also Tavares of the Sun is here. In Lakesh and Veritas, everyone, and thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you, thank you. So I invite everyone to join me in raising our vibration for this session. Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call for the highest possible vibration? Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call forth aid and support from all that is? We are one with all that is. It is flowing through us now. We feel the universal life energy of all that is. Shall we call for the power of the Divine Feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the Divine Feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the Divine Feminine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with honor, respect, and gratitude? Shall we call for the power of the Divine Masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? Shall we call for the power of the Divine Masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? Shall we call for the power of the Divine Masculine to return to our world, bringing forth balance with integrity, discipline, and action? And shall we call for the truth? Shall we call to see the truth in all that we see? Shall we call to hear the truth in all that we hear? Shall we have the courage to speak the truth? Shall we invite nothing less than the truth into all of our experiences? Okay, let that truth sink in as we move forward into more truth. So tonight we will be working with the Call for the Truth divination cards, and they were created by Lauta of the Sun after her book. She wrote her book Call for the Truth, and this book is available on Amazon. And this has it's a very small book, but it's got so much, it's power packed is what I can say. It's got so much good information, and it makes you really think about how you look at things. Things are not always as they appear. So I recommend getting that book. And so then the cards that she created, it's a deck of 52 cards. And the cards all have a color. They're related to a number, a chakra, and an element of like earth and air, fire. And there's a maxim on the cards, which is a quote that Lauta likes to say. And some are from the book, and some are just things that she often says that we hear. There's a topic. So there's many different layers of the card. So when we go through them, we will go through all the layers as well. And the cards were all designed by Chavars of the Sun. And so I love the design. They're so stunning. So if you'd like to get your own card kit, the kit comes with the cards. There is an instruction booklet that gives more information about each of the cards and the colors and the numbers, and it comes in this beautiful velvet pouch. And you can order them at inlakeshstudio1.com or ofthesun.com. They are in stock and ready I use my cards every day for inspiration for the day and help. Like, what do I need to know for today? And it's always very on point. And then I use them in my property clearings. I also use them if I have a situation, I'm like, oh, I think I need a little extra help. And I ask for the cards to assist me and I get more information. So they're very helpful. Cecilia, do you use them often as well? Use the cards often?
Yes, not, I don't use them every day, but if there's something specific that I'm looking for information for, but I always do the three card pull, usually, like almost always. Every once in a while I'll do a single card, but I think doing the three and then seeing how they all relate just gives a lot of like layers of information.
Very cool. Thank you. All right. So the process for these cards is we knock 3 times to clear the cards to start. We synchronize and harmonize ourselves with the cards. The cards have consciousness, as everything does. So we want to be in gratitude for the information that's going to come forward and gratitude for the cards. And then we have a question to ask. What is the information that we'd like to know? And so I'm asking for what is the information that the people that are on the line tonight and that will listen in the future, what is the information that needs to come forward to assist everyone? And so actually today what I did was something different. I did the card pull earlier. Cecilia and I did it together. And I have the cards already pulled for the information for tonight. But I did want to show you the process. So when you get your own cards, you can follow that. But also, if you have any questions about the cards, if you would like a personal card reading, I'd be happy to do that. And once you get the cards, if you need some assistance, please feel free to reach out to me for that as well. So the cards, so we'll shuffle when we're asking for asking the question. And another question to ask as you're shuffling is, as Cecilia said, sometimes she does a 3 card, sometimes I do a 1 card, you can do a 9 card. So as you're shuffling, you can ask how many cards is appropriate right now for this reading. Shall I do 1 card? Shall I do 3 cards? Shall I do 9 cards? And so I did all those steps this afternoon, and I got 3 cards. So the past card that came forward was acceptance.
You want me to hold it up? Oh,
Yes, go ahead. Yes, Cecilia's going to help and hold the card.
okay.
And so,
Let me make sure it's visible.
yes, acceptance.
So it says, be like a child. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
It says, be like a child, get over it, keep moving.
Yes, so this is the past card. And when we have information from the past, even though it's the past, it still can affect us moving forward. So the past events are either holding us back or they have the potential to help us. So I see that this has the potential to help us as we keep moving and we accept and we get over whatever happened, just keep moving. If we get stagnant, that's not going to help us move forward. So this is the related to the heart chakra. And this is about love, forgiveness, and compassion. And that love, forgiveness, and compassion is for yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to have forgiveness for yourself and compassion for yourself before you can give that to anyone else. You've got to give that to yourself. And that was what came forward yesterday in the live stream with Laoten Tavares when they were talking about forgiveness. It says, please forgive me in Ho'oponopono. It doesn't say, please forgive them. So this is another reminder to go into your heart and forgive yourself, love yourself. And the color green is about balance and harmony, renewal, rebirth, growth, fertility, restoration, and healing. The flip side that we have to be cautious of is greed, envy, jealousy, and guilt. So when we are forgiving ourselves and loving ourselves and compassionate with ourselves, those things cannot show up. So keep on with that. So this is the number 4. The number 4 is stability. A 4 square consciousness, the symbol of law, system, and order. It is firmness, security, and conservatism. 4 is the builder who must submit to earthly things, where form and substance are the predominant elements. 4 is nature and relates to the earth. It also relates to the air element, which is the octahedron, which is about integration, healing, and connecting with that air energy, because that's in our heart center, our lungs also. So breathing is important, deep breathing, being aware of your breath, bringing in the energy to your heart, and feeling that energy to help assist with forgiving yourself and loving yourself. So I'd like to open the floor for any comments. Cecilia, did you have any comments about this card too?
Yes, I do. And before I go into it, I just wanted to acknowledge a couple more people that joined us in the chat. Gina says, in Lakesh Veritas, much gratitude to love and light send to both of you and the whole of the Sun community. So thank you, Gina. And Diva 831 is here. She says, in Lakesh Veritas. So for this card, I was thinking, yeah, it's common for people to relive and dwell on things that have already passed, but children are a good reminder for us to live in the moment because they aren't thinking of something that someone said to them last week or a mistake that they made. They're always in the moment and they don't hold on to things. And I also thought it was interesting how get over it and keep moving forward showed up as what we need to know about the past, because we do need to let go of what's in the past to move forward. So just where it showed up in the spread was interesting to me. And also that the card is acceptance and not accepting what has already happened. You can't change it, and it stops you from being able to move forward. But when you accept it, you're able to move on and choose something different for the future. So it all makes a lot of sense.
Thank you. Does anyone want to put any comments in the chat? Because we're going to do it a little different tonight. We're going to do each card, we're going to go into each card. But you can also wait till the end if you'd like to. So, okay, we'll move on to the next card. So this is the present card, is belief. You have it? Okay. Thank you.
Oh, Stacy added a comment, so I'll read that first. She
Okay.
says, allowing myself to accept the reality of what is helps move into the much needed forgiveness. Love helps reduce stagnation. Kids truly do keep moving forward and are the teachers of resilience.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is.
there's so much to learn from, sorry.
Go ahead.
There's so much to learn from children if we just observe them and how they move about life, because we get older and we have all of these things that we adopt as we move into society that kind of burdens us down, but we see them and they're so free. They're free of like worrying about being judged or judging other people. They're honest. They just say what's on their mind, and it's really like refreshing to be around the energy of kids. Like there's so much to learn from them.
I agree. Thank you. Thank you, Stacy, for your comment. All right. So belief.
Yes, the belief card says see and then wait, not wait and then see.
And seeing is asking. So when we're seeing something, we're asking for it and waiting for it to come forward. We're not just waiting and going, "Oh, I hope something happens," and not asking for it. Just saying, "Oh, I hope it happens." So once we go into the asking part, we need to wait and for it to unfold at the proper time, which we'll get to that later. So this chakra, it's related to the chakra above our heads. And this is about foundation and intention. This is like the higher chakra, the color gold. And if anybody has done the breath of fire that Lota has presented, the breath of fire exercise, at the end there's a golden bubble that you reach up and reach into the golden bubble, and this is where that golden bubble is. This is where we're at. This is what this card is referring to. And so the color gold is about illumination and the sun, prestige and wealth, success and affluence. However, the flip side on this as well could be greed, which is rather interesting that two cards came up with that. Over ambitious, arrogance, and extravagance. So we need to keep asking and waiting. So, the number 9 is selflessness and compassion, encompassing a love for all. It desires to apply its energy to universal service. It bestows an impersonal view of life, one that is generous, benevolent, and patient. 9 is ready to give back to the universe some measure of what it has learned through the 8 previous steps of the cycle. And this is because it's above the throat, it's the dodecahedron, so that is ether, which is all about ascension and divinity and oneness and connecting with our spirit energy. So this is where we are today. This is the present card that we need to be asking and waiting for what we want, our desires, and we speak them into the universe, asking the universe, asking our guidance to assist us, asking all of our assistants our ancestors, all of the sun allies, all the allies that will bring forward what we are re- requesting. We can't just say, oh, as I said before, we can't just say, oh, yeah, I hope this happens, because it won't unless we ask. We need assistance. And there are so many allies, and our guidance also is always waiting for us to ask. That is the law of the universe, where we have to ask. They don't just come in and say, hey, I'm going to help you. I mean, they are there and say they will help us. However, we have to say, oh, would you please help me with this? I am looking to get this. And they'll go, oh, yeah, I got it. And one of the things about asking for me that I have had to work on is being specific in the desire and not being specific in the how. How will I get that? I would like this to happen, and this is the way it has to happen, is da 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 da, all these steps, and things don't happen that way, and then I get impatient and don't wait, and so this is like a great card for me. Waiting, asking the correct question, asking and then waiting, and actually knowing that it is in process. Once you ask, it's in process. The universe gives everything that you ask for. And I think sometimes we don't realize that we think sometimes we get things that we didn't ask for, but we really did. So, but does anybody have any comments? And Cecilia, do you have your comments?
Yes, Stacy has a comment about this. She says, I love every time this card comes up within these workshops. You helped me change my understanding regarding this card. The seeing is the asking. It gives power to being the author of our experience. It helps show that we are worthy enough to have what our heart desires as an extension of the all. Seeing it shows that we have already connected with the idea in some aspect of our experience. And Diva 831 says, such great confirmation of a message I was reminded of today. I need to ask. They need to hear that I am open to their input, assistance, and engagement. They are more than willing. I need to be aware.
Thank you, yes.
Yes, this card reminds me to also take initiative to what you want in life. Like, you have to make a decision of what you want and let that come to you, and don't let someone else decide and you wait to see what they decided for you. Like, to be the author of your life and not just see, what comes to you. So yeah, I think that this is the now card, and the acceptance was the past card. It's like, now that you have accepted what was in the past and see what you do want, and then know that it will happen.
Yes, and you're moving forward by asking. You're asking, moving forward is an action. So getting over it also is an action. So those are action steps to get to where you are, which is seeing, which is asking. So yes, thank you. Okay, so then the future card is freedom.
Yes, and it says, allow yourself the freedom to be patient. If you rush through something, you miss the beauty of the moment that was meant for you. Do not stress.
This, it's so interesting how all of these cards are together tonight, which they always are, but it's always cool to see. So this card is freedom is for the sacral chakra. And that is about creativity and sexuality and pleasure. And it's the color orange, which is about enthusiasm, optimism, creativity, and warmth invigoration, and stimulation. However, the flip side is the sluggishness, ignorance, and frustration. So we have to be sure not to drop in frustration. Always see the right in everything. When that's something that comes forward when I'm frustrated with something, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to be frustrated. What's right about this? There's some message, something I'm supposed to be learning from this. And then when I change that perspective, it's like, oh, which is actually freedom, because it does free you from that old thinking. So this is number 2, which is the pair, the duo. It is changeable and adaptable and can be indecisive. It is the go-between, the diplomat, and the peacemaker, because unity can only be accomplished through harmony of the minds, a compromise on each side. 2 represents a feminine principle of receptivity, the yin, which seeks the union of 2 distinct entities. It is the gestation period in which things begin to form. 2 collects and assimilates. And that this can be indecisive. You mentioned, Cecilia, about being decisive, decide, make a decision to move forward. And so that's really applicable in the future as well. And this is about the icosahedron, which is the water element. So it is transformation, creativity, and connecting with the water energy. And it always reminds me of just letting things flow. When it comes in, let it go, which is also the acceptance. Be like a child, get over it, keep moving. When you're in that flow, things are moving. Things are moving. But the fact that it says, allow yourself freedom to be patient. I love that, how it relates to our current card of see and then wait. And it doesn't mean to wait and be impatient. It's like be patient because the universe is working on your behalf and all of our behalves. And we just have to understand that they have the proper timing. We may not have the proper time. We may not say, oh, I want this tomorrow. And the universe is going, no, it's not going to, it'll be a little bit after that, you know. So we just have to be patient with that and not put ourselves in impatience prison. So when we're patient, things move very smoothly. So do you have comments, Cecilia? Yes.
Yes. So I had a similar take that like to what you just said. Like we might have a vision for something. Like once we see it, we don't also have the awareness of what things need to fall in place in the background for that to happen. So it's trusting the process that it is happening, even if you don't see it right away, even if it's not unfolding in the exact way that you thought that it was. Be patient and don't stress, because by stressing it or thinking it needs to be a certain way, it's stopping it from actually happening. So it's kind of funny.
It is.
Stacy says, oh, sorry.
That's
Stacy
okay, go ahead.
says, yay, no fear this week. No fear ever. And Deborah is here. She says, in Lakesh and Veritas, everyone. Great show, Diane and Cecilia. Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah. And yes, Stacy, no fear tonight. 2 weeks in a row was enough. But we've overcome that. So now we have our freedom. Freedom is the future card today. So we're moving into freedom and acceptance, belief, understanding where we are is so important. And feeling that patience of and understanding that the universe has us. It's all going, it's all divine plan. It is, it's divinely planned. So we need to just accept it and let it go. Let go of our old programs and thinking that we're the one in charge. We're not the one in charge. The universe is in charge. We can ask all of our desires. So I think those were very cool. So also what came forward tonight with these cards is some herbal allies came forward. And so the herbal ally that came for the acceptance card was lemon balm. And lemon balm reinforces calming, peacefulness, and strength. So it gives us strength, an extra boost with that. And for the belief card, the herbal ally that came forward for the belief card is peppermint. And peppermint is a special herbal ally. They are like the spokes herb for the Call for the Truth card deck, the whole deck. Because peppermint clears lies so we can see, speak, hear, and feel the truth. And if there's something you need to open up about, this will assist in that area. So as you call for the truth, you can ask for assistance from the peppermint tea to clear the lies so you're able to see the truth in your experience. And so it comes forward for belief as well. And then the freedom card, spearmint is the herbal ally that came forward. And spearmint helps with creativity and free choice, flexibility, patience, sacrifice, new life, and the divine feminine. So I invite you to try one or all of these teas. I actually put all of them together tonight. I think Cecilia did too. And it's a great way to get a little bit more assistance with our moving through these cards and what they mean and the messages and the helping us to move through and understand what we need to do. So I hope you enjoy the tea. And as we're drinking the tea, we can ask the tea to assist us because they're allies. They've come forward. The herbal allies are so grateful when I've had some communications with them. And they are grateful to be a part of Call for the Truth cards. And they said they really enjoy being asked for something new. They're grateful for all the other ways that people use them, but they did ask. They did say they were grateful for using them this way, so thank you. And Cecilia, did you have some more information on the herbal allies?
Yes, I have some illustrations to accompany the herbs that came forward. So one for spearmint, one for peppermint, and one for lemon balm. And I'm going to add it to the chat, but also we'll try to link it in the description of this video. But it's a Google Drive link, and you can download them and you can color it on your tablet, or you can print it and color it, or you can just use it as a visual to connect with the herbs. So that's my gift to you all. I love to draw, so it's fitting that I'll contribute art to this. Thank you.
Thank you. you don't, do you have any picture to show or no? Any visual?
Um,
I don't,
I didn't print them, but you know what? I
I
can
don't
pull
have
it
it
up on my
either.
iPad because I have it right here.
They're beautiful. They're very, very neat to see.
This is the, I hope you can see screen on screen. It might just be blank or just might be bright white.
It's just
E-
white.
Well,
Yeah.
you 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 might have to download it to see. So,
Okay. Okay. We will. Yes,
but
we'll
they're
download
black
it.
and white and perfect for coloring.
Okay. Very cool. I'm looking forward to coloring myself. So thank you. Okay. Well, if there's no more comment, then we'll wrap up for tonight. I see there's more comment though.
Yeah, we do have
Thank you.
several people expressing their gratitude. So thank you all, Tavares.
Thank you.
Bibakari, sorry if I mispronounced that. Stacy, Deborah, Diva 831 again. Thank you all. Oh, Diva 831 says, I'm in the process of dehydrating some freshly harvested peppermint from my indoor garden. This is so timely. Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome. Yes, that is very cool. Okay. So,
Um, and Bibakari, I just added the link in the chat, but um if it didn't show up, I'll link it in the description of this video after we end. I think that there will be a way to do that.
okay. And if you have a, if you'd like, you can email me at info@inlakeshstudio1.com. Let me put that in there. Or if Cecilia, if you want to. And I can get the
Yes,
link
I'll
for
put
you.
my okay, and I'll put my Instagram, and if you message me
Oh,
on there, just in
Instagram.
case it doesn't show up,
Okay.
I will send it to you through Instagram.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for everyone for your assist and patience with our our new platform and our
Yes.
technical. We're learning the techniques here, how to work with the technical things. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. This was so wonderful. I'm grateful. So next week, we will not be doing the Call for the Truth cards, but we will be doing a book discussion with the Light Doctor book by Martin Moore Eady about how artificial light affects our circadian rhythm and some solution that can be had with that. It's very interesting because he brings forward how he got into it because he was ill and needed some trying to figure out what was causing it and realized it was light. I think he was in the emergency room and he was working like 36 hours and always under the lights and didn't get any real light because it's all artificial, and it was giving him some physical problems. And then moving forward, he found out that this is a big problem with many, like people that, especially people that work at night, where they are only in that light. And with our rhythm, our circadian rhythm, we're with the earth where the sun comes up and the sun goes down. And if now the sun's down, but we're still in all this light, it throws off our bodies. So I hope you'll enjoy this book and join us next Friday. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. In Lakesh and Veritas, with honor, respect, and gratitude, integrity, discipline, and action.
Thank you, everyone, and Lakesh and Veritas.
Thank you, Cecilia.